The Zante currant is one of those foods that has existed so long, traveled so far, and influenced so many cultures that it almost feels like a historical character rather than an ingredient. It's tiny, ridiculously tiny, but its impact, massive. The fruit might be small, but its story spans civilizations, trade wars, agricultural revolutions, and centuries of culinary evolution. Let's peel this back from the beginning. A fruit with an ancient passport. To understand the Zante currant, we need to know its origin story. Despite the misleading English name, Zante currants are not from Zante, Zakynthos, originally, nor are they related to currants like blackcurrants or red currants. They are simply dried grapes, specifically from the korinthos grape variety, a small, seedless ancient grape that has been cultivated in Greece for over 2,000 years. The word currant in English came from Corinth, the major port where the dried grapes were once shipped from. Over time, raisins of Corinth morphed into currants. Language is wild. These grapes were traded across the Mediterranean during Roman times, valued as a lightweight, non-perishable energy source for soldiers, travelers, and workers. They were currency, food, medicine, and occasionally even tribute. Zante currants aren't just food, they're witnesses to history. How they're grown. The korinthos grape is tiny, black, and highly concentrated in flavor. Unlike ordinary table grapes, this variety is cultivated specifically for drying. The vines thrive in rocky, sun-blasted Greek soil, conditions that would kill many plants but instead intensify the sweetness and acidity of these grapes. Once harvested, the grapes are laid out under the Mediterranean sun. There are no giant industrial dryers, no artificial heat. It's ancient-style, sun-powered craftsmanship. Over several days, the grapes shrivel, caramelize, and condense into something richer, more aromatic, and more intense than their fresh form. The result is a perfectly natural dried fruit with no seeds, no stems, no fuss. That simplicity is part of why they've endured for millennia. A flavor that punches above its weight. Let's talk taste. A Zante currant is like the espresso version of a raisin. Stronger, darker, deeper. The profile is intense sweetness, subtle tartness, molasses-like depth, earthy grape skin bitterness, hints of caramel and wine notes. They have an almost grown-up sweetness, less candy, more complexity. This intense flavor is why just a handful can transform an entire dish. The fruit that built economies. Zante currants were once among the most valuable exports of the Mediterranean. Especially in the 15th–17th centuries, they were the backbone of trade between Greece, Venice, and Western Europe. There was even a period known as the currant crisis in Greece during the 19th century, where overproduction caused economic collapse, political turmoil, and mass migration. A tiny fruit causing national instability. Yes, the Zante currant was that powerful. Venetian merchants practically built an empire transporting them. English bakers in the Victorian era developed entire dessert categories thanks to these currants. The fruit influenced cuisines, economies, and migration patterns, all from a grape the size of your fingernail. A legend in cooking. Zante currants are the secret ingredient behind countless iconic dishes. In Europe, hot cross buns, British plum pudding, Eccles cakes, Irish soda bread, fruitcakes, pastries, buns, and scones. In Greece, koularikia, vassilopita, rice pilafs, sweetbreads, yogurt toppings. In the Middle East, rice dishes, lamb stews, couscous blends. The beauty of the Zante currant is its balance. It sweetens without overwhelming, adds acidity without soreness, and brings richness without heaviness. If raisins are the main characters, Zante currants are the scene stealers. Nutrition and health benefits. Zante currants pack a dense nutritional punch, natural sugars for clean energy, fiber for digestion, antioxidants, minerals like potassium and iron, polyphenols linked to heart health. Because they're smaller and more intense than raisins, they contain higher concentrations of certain antioxidants per gram. Athletes, hikers, and workers historically used them as portable energy bites. There's a reason armies carried them. They work. A deep cultural symbol. Greece considers the Zante currant not just a crop, but part of its national identity. In some villages, the harvest is still celebrated as a community event passed down generations. The drying fields, the smell of caramelizing grapes in the sun, the sound of crates being moved, these are agricultural memories woven into culture. In the UK, entire categories of Christmas baking owe their existence to shipments of Greek currants arriving centuries ago. Without them, holiday desserts would taste like sadness. Even today, modern chefs are rediscovering them for gourmet recipes, pairing them with aged cheeses, wines, meats, pastries, and bold spices. Why they survived when other crops didn't. The Zante currant's endurance comes from drought resistance, ability to grow in low nutrient soil, compact size, high yield, good shelf stability, strong culinary demand. It's the agricultural equivalent of a resilient underdog, quiet, tough, reliable, and always delivering flavor despite hardship. The Zante currant is a paradox, tiny but mighty, simple but legendary, humble but historically powerful. It shaped trade routes, baking traditions, and agricultural empires. It nourished armies, sweetened celebrations, and became an immortal pantry staple across continents. For a fruit that weighs almost nothing, it carries a story full of gravity. A dried grape, sure, but also a world traveler, a cultural ambassador, and an ancient superfood hiding in plain sight.